Real find themselves in a position of menace. And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Lucas Vazquez plays with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. Jude Bellingham starts alongside Aurélien Tchouameni in the centre of midfield. And handed the task of playing up front today is Kylian Mbappe. Federico Valverde. And Villarreal have it back now. No let-up on the pressing front. He'll have a go here. Well, after that attempt, gobbled up by the keeper. Parejo. Yeremy. And nicely over the top. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Put it away, and a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game. Courtois. Tchouameni. Now with Bellingham. Valverde. Aurélien Tchouameni. Really inventive stuff from Real here. No real conviction in the challenge. And fired against the crossbar. Well, threat over for now.
Well, I thought that was the equaliser for Real. But they're playing well now and should get another chance to get back into this one.
That's a good pass. Oh, a chance to put them in an even better position.
Well, he's got to hit the target there. What a waste that is.
Bellingham. Kiko Femenia. Yeremy. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Oh, he's given us away. Yeremy. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Mendy. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Yeremy. Intercepted effortlessly. Well, very effective play in possession. And connected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Federico Valverde. Mbappe with it. And Real couldn't hang on to the ball. Well, sloppy from both sides, you have to say. Yeremy. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily. Courtois. And Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Really took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Yeremy. Now Parejo. Real Madrid have given us away. Kiko Femenia. He's in with a chance. And pushed away to safety. Santi Comesaña. Very quick thinking there. Really closing him down. And the ball back with Villarreal. Perez. And just blotting out the danger. Rodrigo. And Bellingham. Lucas Vazquez. And back to Rodrigo. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And he has options available. Oh, that's a really good run. Is this the moment? And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. That's a nice looking ball. A very effective clearance. Yeremy. Might work out. Brilliantly blocked. And time is... Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Baena. It's with Raúl Albiol. Santi Comesaña. Parejo. Yeremy. The ball with Lucas Vazquez. Mbappe. Stopped a certain goal. And Barry. Alex Baena. It's with Vinicius Junior. And a fine tackle. Perez. Parejo. What can they do from here? Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Well, the pass not finding its target. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. And finally, up a cul-de-sac. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Oh well, you can't get them right every time, and he got that one very wrong.
Yeah, it's a poor free kick, I have to say. What was he thinking? He was never going to score from there.
Getting in there to intercept. Tchouaméni. And now Rodrigo. And quick thinking defensively. Jose Perez. And into the last 30 minutes now. Perez. Will he finish? And a goal! What a magnificent display! It's such a one-sided contest here. Courtois. Mendy has it. Bellingham. Lucas Vazquez. Mbappe. Strong but fair tackle. Costa with it. Now Parejo. Kiko Femenia. It's with Parejo. Yeremy. Yeremy. And nicely struck. Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though.
Well, Villarreal have created so many chances, as you can see. It's just a case of how many now.
And with that, the attack fizzles out. Might be a chance to break. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations. Santi Comesaña. Parejo. Well, it can be so difficult to play against a confident passing team when you're trailing. Kiko Femenia. Keeping the ball moving. And whipped into the box. And the cross comes to nothing in the end. An effective challenge. Brilliant pass. And running in behind. Oh, that's a magnificent volley. What a thumper. And far from simple to put it away. Yet dispatched seemingly with ease. If ever there were a reason to get emotional about a goal, you've just been exposed to it. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe tries his luck. And Real doing well to win it back. Parejo. Kiko Femenia with it. Jose Perez. Jeremy. Parejo. This looks promising out wide. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. Rodrigo. Very quick thinking there. 5 minutes left. Santi Comesaña. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Well, that is how to break up a counter-attack. Oh, good skill, and he's managed to beat his man. A real opening now. Excellent save from Thibaut Courtois. And he's won the ball. And there goes the final whistle. There is no bigger game in Spanish football, and they're certainly the two most successful teams with such passionate fans. Stay with us. We'll bring you on. Well, you only need to look at the history books to see how close this fixture historically has been. Barcelona at home against Real Madrid on this occasion. I'm Derek Ray. Sitting alongside me here on the gantry is Stuart Robson. And Stuart, this ought to be special.
Well, Derek, this is a magnificent setting for a great rivalry. Let's just hope to see both teams play at their very best today. What an occasion this should be.
And here's the starting 11 for Barcelona. Pedri starts alongside Frenkie de Jong in the centre of midfield. And the starting role in attack today is handed to Robert Lewandowski. And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Lucas Vazquez plays with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. Rodrigo plays with Vinicius Junior in the wide areas. And handed the task of playing up front today is Kylian Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Sloppy in possession from Real. And teammates around him. Well, it could be on for him here. Lewandowski. Here's Rafinha. He takes aim. A gift for any goalkeeper. Can he put them in front? Passed in behind the defence. Quick thinking from the keeper. Frankie de Jong. Pedri. And room to roam for Barca on the wing. Chance to take the lead. Oh, a stellar piece of defending. Well, constantly giving the ball away isn't going to help matters. Incisive pass from Mbappe. What on earth has happened? He's missed it, and what a glorious chance it was.
Well, it's a bad miss. He really should score there.
They're making considerable progress with the ball. So a corner kick it'll be, following the deflection. To pick out a teammate. Good looking move. Time tackle. Lewandowski. Real Madrid doing well to regain possession here. Really good build-up, but no end product. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Dani Olmo. Really getting stuck in. Looking for that final pass. Looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Who can he pick out? And now having a go. Well, you could see what he was trying, but too much height on the shot.
Well, Barcelona have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes. They're creating plenty of chances and looking a constant threat. You feel they have to take the lead at some point with this sort of domination.
So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. And offside, unfortunately. Alex Balde. It's a weighted pass. Full marks for trying it. Swept off the line. Jude Bellingham. Valverde. Mbappe with it. Nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Koundé. Here's Rafinha. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Vinicius Junior. Just wait on the pass. There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish. Balde. And it's with Íñigo Martínez. Rafinha. Pedri. Here's Rafinha. Really first-rate challenge. A chance then for the respective managers. The ball moving again. Real have the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. And can Barcelona demonstrate their corner kick-taking prowess? All that convincing defensively. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. A fine reading of the situation. Robert Lewandowski in the middle. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done. Courtois. Chouameni. And Valverde. Space for Real out wide. And that is how to beat your opponent. But a good piece of tidying up. Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Good work from Barca to make sure possession changed hands. Lewandowski. Oh, managing to beat him. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Mbappe. Mbappe. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Dani Olmo. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Rodrigo. Really good challenge. Plenty of support here. Takes it on. Still a chance. Danger averted for now. 30 minutes left for play. Well, nearly shaving the crossbar with that powerful effort. Real might threaten on the flank. Mbappe into the middle. Bellingham. And the keeper's hand does the trick. And that's great work to keep it in play. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. It's a good-looking ball. Well, it wasn't the best piece of finishing, in all honesty. Goal kick.
Yeah, it was all good until that final effort. Just showed you how devastating they can be on the break, though.
Well, sloppy from both sides, you have to say. Lewandowski. Beautifully weighted ball. Well, deemed to be offside by the merest of margins.
Well, it's very close to being the perfectly timed run. But whether it's an inch or a yard, he's still offside.
And Real Madrid have the ball again. Mbappe. Lewandowski. Nice looking move, this. Can he put them ahead? An inspirational goalkeeping.
Well, that should have been a goal, but what a save that is from the keeper.
And effectively parried away by the keeper. Into the advanced position. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? Valverde must take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
Well, I just don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end. They should be ahead now.
Alex Balde. He read it well. save. Barcelona on the attack in the closing moments. Still level here, and it might be. And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters. Jude Bellingham. And possession lost, intercepting. And happy to just cushion it back to the keeper. Valverde, and slipped through beautifully. And he's apparently veered into an offside position, Stuart.
Well, that's tight, really tight. But he was just too anxious to make his run. He was in, though.
And the referee has given the advantage to Barca. Now what can they do from here? Long way out. Well, I must admit it didn't trouble the keeper to the extent that I thought it might. Rodrigo. And unable to keep possession. Rafinha. Able to skip past his man. And nothing comes of that attack. Now the counter-attack looks on. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go. My goodness, that save! What a stretch he was. One for his own highlights reel. Played over. Could still be dangerous. And that is that. The final whistle is set. A keenly anticipated contest, and the sparks usually fly when these two sides collide. This should be enthralling. Comprehensive live coverage coming up from Catalonia. It's Barcelona versus Atletico on EA TV. The stage is set here in Catalonia for what should be a special encounter. It's Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary, as always on these big occasions, is Stuart Robson. Stuart, what should we be looking forward to seeing in this one?
Well, we've got two very good teams, a great atmosphere, but different styles. One team very good at defending, the other team great attack inside. Who will impose their style on the other? This is going to be interesting.
Promising move from Barcelona. No problems for the keeper. And here's the starting 11 for Barcelona. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Pedri in the centre of midfield. And the starting role in attack today is handed to Robert Lewandowski. And the cross goes in. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. And this is how Atletico will line up. Jan Oblak is the preferred keeper. Clément Lenglet plays with Jose Maria Jimenez in the centre of defence. And up front, Antoine Griezmann starts alongside Julian Alvarez. Rodrigo de Paul. A lot of momentum to this Atletico attack. A very good tackle. And now Lewandowski! Well, that was a very respectable effort from such a long way out.
Well, he hits it cleanly, and it's a very good strike, but just not on target.
You can't really discuss impact players without discussing Robert Lewandowski.
Well, when he's playing well, he can unlock any defence. He can manipulate the ball, see a pass, and beat defenders. He'll be key today.
Man prepared to fire. That's effective pressure high up the pitch. An encouraging move from Barca. Must be a tremendous block. Alvarez. Space in abundance for Atleti. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Alvarez. Lewandowski. Well, you could see what he was trying, but too much height on the shot. Griezmann went in strongly to win the ball. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. Well, just centimetres over the bar with that powerful shot. Rodrigo de Paul. This looks interesting. An expert piece of defending, just as it was looking threatening. This looks promising. And possession lost by Barcelona. Lewandowski. Well, you've got to say, comfortably off target, Stuart.
Yeah, that's a waste of good possession. His teammates are not happy with him, and they're letting him know.
They're certainly making attacking inroads, Atletico Madrid. But what can they do from this position? Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Not all that convincing defensively. And in the end, no damage done. Rafinha. And danger averted. Well read. Lewandowski running with the ball authoritatively. And a fine tackle. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Barcelona in the quest to take the lead. Might be hands out by this corner. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Good ball to switch the play. Decent position for Atletico to find themselves in. But the danger averted for now. Dani Olmo. He cuts it back. Promising pass. And everyone in the centre looking on as it sailed over them. De Paul. Samuel Lino. And Barcelona have possession again. Lino. Alvarez. Oh, he'll take it on. Oh, what an astonishing goal! Almost from a different postal code. That was as clean as a whistle. You cannot strike them any better than that. De Jong. Koundé. A chance then for... And so the second half underway. Atletico with the lead, but who knows, there might still be a few twists and turns in this game. Samuel Lino. Well, spot on with that challenge. And Lewandowski in the thick of things. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Atletico regaining possession. Oh, lovely ball. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Played in by Griezmann. And a simple clearance, a good one. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. That's a good pass. He's just got to continue his run. Oh, strong hand on the ball. Well, a goal for Barcelona from the corner here really would change the complexion of the game. Just cleared away in the nick of time. And over the byline it goes. So a goal kick coming up here. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Well, Derek, after a slow start when he was tightly marked, he got better and better as the first half went on, and he got his reward with that goal. I'm looking forward to his second half display.
Oh, tight offside decision, but the flag does go up. Scope for Atletico to add to their lead with this set piece. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Koundé. Chance to do damage. And Lewandowski waiting. Did well to clear it away. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Koundé. On to De Jong. Just the challenge that was required. Griezmann. Now what can they do from here? And the cross didn't beat the first man. Now in a more than decent position.
Well, not long left now, but these Barca fans still believe they can get back into this one.
Delivered into the area here. And clears the danger. Lino. Alvarez. And Barcelona winning the ball back. Lewandowski. A long way out here. Oh, he's only gone and found the net. What purity of hit. Caught it absolutely perfectly. Marcos Llorente. Now Jimenez. De Paul. And hit with ferocity. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
Rafinha. Can he take advantage? Pretty straightforward for the keeper. De Paul. He has teammates around him. And here they come now. Atletico looking for a late winner. Must take the lead here. And they do. And with so little time left, that will surely be decisive. Astonishing drama. Koundé. Alex Balde. Here's Rafinha. Frankie de Jong. Well, we're in the dying moments of the game, and Barcelona still narrowly behind here. Time running out, Stuart.
Well, it's been a tight match, but they haven't done quite enough going forward, in my view. It's all been a bit too predictable. A lot of passing, but not enough penetration. They have to get crosses into the box in these final few minutes if they want to get anything out of this.
They'll take efforts like that all day long. Alvarez. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Time against Barcelona, but you can't count them out. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection, so now a throw in. Dani Olmo trying to open up the defence. Still not clear. And so the referee's whistle for full time. The stadium is buzzing already, and with good cause. two top sides ready to go at it, and this should be something special on the pitch. It's Barcelona. They take on Villarreal, and it's next on EA TV. Well, this wonderful city offers the visitors so much, including football. Barcelona, of course. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. An action coming up from the Spanish top division, La Liga. It's Barcelona versus Villarreal.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
And here's the starting 11 for Barcelona. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Pedri in the centre of midfield. And the starting role in attack today is handed to Robert Lewandowski. This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, it's a 4-5-1, but with three of the midfield players giving close support to the centre forward, and the other two sitting deeper. Also watch out for the fullbacks getting forward at every opportunity. They do like to get crosses into the box.
Oh, great piece of individual skill. Barry. Yeremy. And support available. Nicely cut out. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Lewandowski. And a tidy challenge. It's a fierce effort. Closed down straight away. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. And there it is! The opening goal. The ideal way to start. And Iñaki Peña has it now. Balde. Now with De Jong. Jules Koundé on the ball. De Jong. Rafinha. Going well. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And hit with ferocity. Oh, that is a goal from long range. He won't soon forget. Absolutely right out of the top drawer. Now in a more than decent position. Parejo. Putting his body to good effect. Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. Pedri. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Parejo. Now with Perez. A struggle to keep the ball for Villarreal. Parejo. Yeremy. Determined defending. Rafinha. Promising sequence. He got to it fairly easily. Alex Baena. Well, wasteful from Barcelona. Really good build-up, but no end product. Baena. Santi Comesaña. Now Parejo. Oh, good-looking run. Can he finish? Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. Really good interception. Dani Olmo. And a fine tackle. And a lot to like about this attack. Able to skip past his man. Is this the moment? Oh, keeper dealt with it. Over it comes. Oh, disappointing clearance. Oh, wonderful bit of skill. Moving the ball more than decently, but can they take the lead? Villarreal recovering possession well. Oh, he fancies his chances. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Kiko Femenia. Parejo. Baena. It's with Parejo. Raúl Albiol. Santi Comesaña. Yeremy. In possession, Femenia. And space to cross it. And to take it away. Oh, a powerful effort. Close. Could be troublesome. Jose Perez! And the keeper's hand does the trick. Dani Olmo. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. Well, technically offside, but not by a lot.
Well, that's so tight, isn't it? But on this occasion, he doesn't get the benefit of the doubt.
And the ball back with Barcelona here. Dani Olmo. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, he stepped forward for his team with the equaliser. It could prove to be the key turning point in this contest, as they haven't been at their best today. You do feel they need to find another gear in the second half, though, if they are to go on and win it.
Oh, nice ball. Chance to take the lead. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front. Inigo Martinez. Balde. Here's Rafinha. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. De Jong. Pedri. Dani Olmo with it. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Jose Perez. That's a good-looking pass. He brings it down, but work to do. And nicely parried away.
Well, that save just about keeps them in this. But they have to pose more of a threat at the other end.
Well, on the back of that breathtaking piece of goalkeeping, can they keep the ball and create? Terrific block. And he read it well, intercepting it. Lewandowski. Villarreal struggling to keep hold of the ball. Jose Perez. There's 20 minutes remaining now. Excellent defending. Yeremy. Santi Comesaña. Let's see if something comes of this. Is it going to be? It's in! They're looking really relaxed and confident and not giving the opposition much of a look in. Frankie de Jong. Alex Balde. And Villarreal have it back now. Well, I must say, no shortage of space for Barcelona. Can he take the chance? Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done. Raúl Albiol. Kiko Benania. Hanging on to the ball in this fashion suits them. Pass after pass, happy to just keep possession and frustrate their opponents. Parejo. Santi Comesaña. Yeremy. Now Parejo. And players waiting in the centre. Oh, he's missed, but by a minuscule margin.
Well, he couldn't have made better contact than that. His technique is brilliant. He's so unlucky there.
Lewandowski. Barcelona fighting against this overall situation. What can they pull out of the fire? Santi Comesaña. Dangerous looking attack. And a decent delivery. Still not clear. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Lewandowski. Oh, great vision. It's looking promising. And fire against the crossbar. What a shame, really, because the move was promising, but no end product from them. The referee blows his whistle. Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. It's very much a temple of football, the Santiago Bernabeu, right here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And action coming up from the Spanish top division, La Liga. It's Real Madrid against Villarreal.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Raúl Albiol. And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Ferland Mendy plays with Lucas Vazquez in the fullback positions. Rodrigo plays with Vinicius Junior in the wide areas. And lining up through the middle in attack today is Kylian Mbappe. Alex Baena. Has a go. Oh, great block. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers here, but I'm just a little bit worried that the centre-forward could become isolated. Therefore, the midfield players need to get forward as much as possible in this 4-3-3 shape.
Parejo. Intelligent threaded pass here. Oh, it's an own goal! A moment he would love to be able to forget. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Mendy. Courtois. Lucas Vazquez. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Take it away.
Se han encontrado unas llaves con una botella.
Jeremy. It's with Parejo.
Que el dueño se acerque a objetos perdidos.
Baena. Good looking sequence this. Well, moving the ball impressively here. Could be! And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and they just need to keep the concentration. Courtois. Mendy. Tchouaméni. Real Madrid have given us away. Jeremy. Clean challenge. And slipped through beautifully. Well, it goes a-begging, and when you're 2 goals down, you've got to be cold-blooded.
Yeah, they need to take those sort of chances. They're struggling here, you have to say that.
Santi Comesaña. And Real Madrid have it back now. Rodrigo. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Vinicius Junior. Kiko Femenia. And Real come away with it. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Chance to get themselves back into it. He's foiled them on his own. Well, he overdid that pass and he knows it. Villarreal doing well to regain possession. And teammates around him. Vinicius Junior. Could pull one back here. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Well, constantly giving the ball away isn't going to help matters. Difficult to stop him. Wonderful chance. The net is staring him in the face. Well, room for improvement in terms of the finish. Well, approaching the half-time interval, and the first half Real Madrid really would like to forget all about based on the scoreline. Stuart, your impressions?
Well, they've been outplayed in this first half, and they need that half-time whistle to come soon, so they can regroup, change one or two things tactically, and come out with a better attitude in the second 45.
And fired against the crossbar. It might be on for them. Oh, here's a Jose Perez. They'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one.
Well, I can't believe that didn't go in. So close to finishing this game off.
Yes, in possession again, and maybe another opportunity developing here. Has eyes for goal, and denied again. Given away by Real Madrid, and scope for them to produce something exciting. But they dealt with the threat posed. Plenty of support here. This looks promising. Oh, what a clearance under pressure. Had to react, and did. And the... Well, without putting too fine a point on it, Real really struggled in the first half. Will we see a response from them in the second? Valverde. The ball with Lucas Vázquez. Will he play it in? Showing patience as they look for a way back into this. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Kiko Femenia. Santi Comesaña. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Oh, and it goes! Sensational strike! And now he deserves to celebrate! Rudiger. And there to intervene. Costa. Baena. Oh, that's a really good pass. Perez. Well, keeper getting both gloves on the ball. Jude Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And Villarreal come away with it. Kiko Femenia. Real Madrid have given us away. Parejo. Real chance. And effectively parried away by the keeper. Mbappe. And a fine tackle. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. What to like about that pass? Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps.
Well, as those stats confirm, Villarreal have totally dominated this game and look like scoring every time they go forward.
And would you know it, another potential opening developing here. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. Out of play, Real Madrid throw here. And Crossed in there. Ah, goalkeeper's ball. Not the best of crosses, really, was it? Parejo. Jose Perez. Well, they're quite content to knock it around inside their own half. Kiko Femenia. It's with Parejo. Opportunity it is. Well, I'll tell you what, surprising everyone by taking on the shot from that range.
Yeah, that was certainly a good effort from that sort of distance. Really struck it cleanly.
Rodrigo. Giving it a try. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. Santi Comesaña. It's with Raúl Albiol. Parejo. Alex Baena.
Well, just listen to this reaction. They're affording their opponents far too much time on the ball. They have to press higher up the pitch.
And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. And they could get one back here. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Now can they counter clinically? Need to get back quickly here. He must finish. In it goes. The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now. Courtois. Rudiger has it. Aurélien Tchouameni. Given away by Real Madrid. 10 minutes to go. Well, not far away from full time, and Real Madrid, Stuart, I think, need to find several gears.
Well, this is certainly a performance to forget because they've been totally outplayed today. How many times have they been opened up during this game? They have to defend better than this. It's been a dismal display.
Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Read it superbly to take back possession. Mbappe, and he's made headway. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. Well, it's ideal game management when you can pass the ball in this fashion. Parejo. Kiko Femenia with it. Santi Comesaña. Keeper did his job to begin with. What a vital intervention. The final whistle and not... Quite simply, everyone in football knows what you're referring to when you talk of El Clásico. They're the two most successful sides in Spain with such passionate fans. Stay tuned and we'll bring you all the action from the... They are the two foremost teams in Spanish football, Real Madrid and Barcelona, and they're getting ready to face each other here at the Bernabeu. My name's Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. Stuart, can't wait for this one.
No, nor can I, Derek. They don't come any bigger than this, do they? The two giants of Spanish football. The atmosphere is incredible inside this stadium. Let's hope we see a top-class game as well.
And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Lucas Vazquez plays with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. Jude Bellingham starts alongside Aurélien Tchouameni in the centre of midfield. And lining up through the middle in attack today is Kylian Mbappe. Well, it's a good deflection. That'll be a corner. Who's going to get on the end of it? Appear to be in two minds. He might be able to carve something out. Well, this is what we think for Barcelona. Pedri starts alongside Frenkie de Jong in the centre of midfield. And leading the attack today is Robert Lewandowski. Plenty of support here. To give them the advantage. Kicked it out and cleared it away. Well, Jude Bellingham has become one of the finest all-around midfield players in world football. That's no exaggeration. What do you expect to see from him today?
Well, Whitey's a very good player. His biggest attribute is his shooting from set plays. He really does pose a threat with his free kicks.
Robert Lewandowski with an incisive pass. And Barca have it back. Well, showing good patience. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Rodrigo. Now with Mendy. And return to Vinicius. And a precise challenge just when it was required. Corner kick played in. I'm sure he would love to have that opportunity back. Alex Balde. You don't want to give the ball away there. And a bit more in the way of precision was required. Pedri. Here's Rafinha. The ball back with Real now. And a chance to whip it in here. And he did what he had to do defensively. Nothing comes of that attack. Is it going to be? Oh, masterful defending to prevent what looked like a certain goal. Well, not pretty, but very gritty. Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Oh well, you can't get them right every time, and he got that one very wrong.
Yeah, it's a poor free kick, I have to say. What was he thinking? He was never going to score from there.
Now Lewandowski carries the ball forward. But can he produce from this position? Chance here! And defensive play to be applauded. opportunity now for them to jump in front. This to open the scoring here. Goal! Taking aim from the spot and finding the target. Inigo Martinez. De Jong. Dani Olmo. And a fine tackle. Barcelona free kick. It'll be here. Alex Balde. And teammates around him. A no-nonsense defensive clearance. Now, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Rudiger. Intercepted effortlessly. It's been threaded by Lewandowski. Oh, but brilliantly read to cut it out. It looked so promising. Looking threatening. Might it be Mbappe? And that is that. Half-time here. The ball moving again. Real have the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Disappointing for Barcelona to give it away like that. Lucas Vazquez. And perhaps Lucas Vazquez. Oh, right in the nick of time. It's a fine piece of attacking play from Lewandowski. And he has teammates to give it to, but they dealt with the threat posed. Oh, what an opportunity! And it's got to be. It must go in, surely. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. And Iñaki Peña has it now. Pedri. Koundé on the ball. Real Madrid regaining possession. Federico Valverde. Can he find the right pass? A fine reading of the situation.
Recordamos a los socios que si un amigo suyo desea su apoyo el próximo año con usted,
Vinicius Junior.
10% de descuento.
Well, high quality defending. And the timing was perfect. Ball one. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Vinicius Junior. Really well positioned. Rafinha. Dani Olmo with it. Rodrigo. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, it broke down, alas. Good idea. And Bellingham trying to craft something. And Barcelona showing good width here. Same pair of hands, did his job. Mbappe, and threaded through by Mbappe. Well, even marginally offside is still against the law.
Yeah, and he just needed to hold his run for a fraction longer, and he would have been in on goal.
Well, closed down straight away. There to win it back. Into the final 20 minutes. Rafinha. It's opening up for them. Dani Olmo. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Now what can they do from here? Well, the counter chance looks very real. And it's opening up. Can they use their pace? They dealt with that ball comfortably. Oh, nice ball. Intercepting it intelligently. Plenty of support here. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Rafinha. Alex Balde. This is Robert Lewandowski. Real Madrid coming away with it. But the danger averted. Massive credit there. It's a bit of a struggle for both sides to keep the ball right now. Lewandowski. And he takes on the shot. Strong hand on that one. Valverde. Given away by Real Madrid. Has eyes for goal. And he read it really well. Fine save. Who's going to get on the end of it? Not the best clearance. Oh, fancy footwork. And quick thinking defensively. Can he find the right pass? Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, to think he only had the keeper to beat. Couldn't take the opportunity. Mendy. So there goes the final whistle. Two clubs from very different traditions with different interpretations of how the game should be played. This will be fascinating. Atletico against Barcelona. It's always a great privilege to be here in the Spanish capital, Madrid, and especially so when Atletico take on Barcelona. My name is Derek Ray, and my co-commentator on this occasion is Stuart Robson. Stuart, what should we be looking out for today?
Well, Derek, I'm always intrigued by this game. Two teams with totally different philosophies, so this should be a very good contest.
And here are the starters for Atletico. Jan Oblak stands between the posts. Jose Maria Jimenez plays alongside Clément Lenglet in central defence. And up front, Antoine Griezmann starts alongside Julián Álvarez. Dani Olmo. And the Barcelona shape looks like this. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Pedri in the centre of midfield. And leading the attack today is Robert Lewandowski. An encouraging move from Barca. That's a good-looking shot. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Rather congested in the middle of the park. Able to skip past his man. Atletico might fancy the chances from this position. Tremendous blow. It's in by Griezmann. The most confident clearance. And they can't quite take advantage in the end. Valde. Pedri. Here's Rafinha. Robert Lewandowski in the middle. Well, no way through in the end. Now in a more than decent position. But he's certainly not alone. Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save. Now sending it in. You can't really hit them any better than that. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. Something to worry about here. Oh, he'll take it on. Well, the goalkeeper is thankful that it wasn't a better effort than it actually was. Prevented the damage. Can someone get on the end of this? And dealing with the danger. Top-class defending. Álvarez. Lewandowski. And Lewandowski running with the ball authoritatively. Oh, the post denied him. Well, they can bring it out now.
Well, I have to say, Barcelona are so unlucky not to be leading now. They look a real threat at the moment.
Yes, in possession again, and maybe another opportunity developing here. Could be! And so near on the volley.
Well, he'd be frustrated with that finish. That was a big opportunity there. Barcelona have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes and created a hatful of chances. But when you're enjoying that amount of possession, you need to make it count.
Yes, really going so well for them, and who knows, they might be able to craft another opportunity. Not troubling the keeper. Griezmann went in strongly, decisively. Oh, this looks useful. It has to be a goal! Give them a 1-0 lead. An excellent value for that advantage, you've got to say. De Paul. And tremendous individual skill. Well, his teammate got him out of trouble. Well, good run and good ball control. And hit with ferocity! Oh, what a mistake! was as clean as a whistle. You cannot strike them any better than that. Longley. Marcos Llorente has it. And credit due, a good intervention. Wasted possession again. Oh dear. Well, that's not one that's going to linger long in the memory.
Well, he had a go there. Nothing wrong with that. But he's got that all wrong.
So almost at the end of the first half, and Atletico up against it, to put it mildly. Stuart, it hasn't gone to plan for them.
Well, they can certainly play better than this. It's been a disappointing first half display from them. But if they can just play with more urgency and energy in the second half, they can get back into this. They definitely have the quality.
Griezmann gets himself into the attacking third with the ball at his feet. Obvious offside. Has eyes for goal. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Griezmann. Here's Alvarez. And so it is. So the ball moving once more, and Atletico left with a real mountain to climb in the second half. Jimenez. Rodrigo de Paul. And support available. Javi Galan. And it's Barcelona's turn now. Might really be able to trouble them here. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Griezmann. Oh, great vision. Well, sometimes they come off for you, sometimes they don't, Stuart.
Well, he didn't get the technique right there, and as a result, he mistimes the contact on the ball.
Lewandowski. Here's Rafinha. This looks more than decent, but no damage done, that's the main thing. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Lewandowski. Lino. Now Griezmann. A textbook interception. Atletico being afforded too much room. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
And a long way out here. Oh, that's a fine save. Corner kick played in. Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this away. Absolutely dominant. Longley. De Paul. Javi Galan. Lino. De Paul. Samuel Lino. And no way to sugarcoat that one, Stuart.
Well, sometimes it's worth having a shot from distance, but he never really set himself to hit that cleanly.
Dani Olmo. Lewandowski now. He's going to have a go here. Well, the keeper kept it out with a minimum of fuss, but it wasn't a great effort. Lino. Samuel Lino. He read the situation defensively and did his job. 20 minutes to go. Can they get in behind them? Ball lost by Atletico. Opportunity, and he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Played in by Griezmann. Now counter-attacking possibilities. And there's the feed into the box. And well positioned to clear. Really good challenge. Lewandowski. Real chance. What a block. Rather congested in the middle of the park. De Paul. Now what can they do from here? It's there for him. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening. Balde. Well, keeping the ball in this manner can be very effective. Koundé. On to De Jong. Lewandowski. They've ceded possession, Barca. That's a good-looking ball. Out of play, and an Atleti throw-in forthcoming. Oh, he'll take it on. Well, it takes confidence to try your luck from that sort of distance.
Well, I have to say, that was a really good effort. He struck it so cleanly.
Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Rodrigo de Paul. Oh, danger here. Atletico ceding possession. Lewandowski. And with that, the referee blows. Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. It's Villarreal, and they take on... Hello, everyone, ahead of the action, and we're certainly looking forward to it here at the Estadio de la Ceramica. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And we're focusing on, technically speaking, one of the best leagues in the world. I'm talking, of course, about La Liga. It's Villarreal versus Barcelona.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
And here's a look at the starting 11 for Villarreal.
Well, it's a fairly standard 4-4-2, which you don't see that often, but it does have its strength, particularly with the front two they've got playing today. They're both good players.
And here's the starting 11 for Barcelona. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Pedri in the centre of midfield, and getting the vote of confidence in attack today, Robert Lewandowski. Santi Comesaña. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Dangerous looking attack. And he stopped them in their tracks. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. Well, good effective pressure. And Barry. It is a decent looking attack here. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Looks as though he's alone in the centre. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kept the outcome.
Well, you sense a goal coming here. Villarreal are certainly piling on the pressure now.
Well, now they've got to concentrate on keeping the door locked. The attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. And easily intercepted. Lewandowski. Jeremy. Really getting stuck in. Lewandowski. Oh, fancy footwork. Well, his teammate got him out of trouble. Jose Perez. Alex Baena. Well, wasteful from Barcelona. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. And he's fired over the corner. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Oh, this looks useful. Hands away by the keeper.
Well, Villarreal can't quite get their noses in front here, but you sense it won't be too long. They're playing well.
Playing with plenty of zest and energy on the front foot once more. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Lewandowski. Balde. Dani Olmo with it. Oh, the perfect ball now. How about this? Given away by Barcelona. Well, a really good run. Pedri. Dani Olmo with it. The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. Parejo. Santi Comesaña. Struggled to keep the ball for Villarreal. Santi Comesaña. Useful looking position, you've got to say. But they dealt with the threat posed. Dani Olmo. He has teammates around him. And just offside, but by a whisker, my goodness. Koundé. Now with De Jong. Now a good tackle. Now that'll be a Barca throw. Parejo. Now with Perez. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Well, I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. Santi Comesaña. Yeremi. Parejo. And with that... So the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Pedri. Now with De Jong. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Balde. Promising move from Barcelona. Really good challenge. Parejo. Now with Perez. He's got space. And he's in. He's got a good palm on it.
Well, as you can see, Villarreal have created a lot of chances and really should be ahead in this game. They just need to be more clinical.
Lewandowski. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And finally up a cul-de-sac. Yeremi. Now Parejo. Oh, managing to beat him. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. A chance now with the corner. Well, not away properly. Yeremi. And the ball back with Barcelona here. Just the clearance that was needed. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. And beyond the last defender, offside. Koundé. Lewandowski. Oh, great attacking play. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Plenty of support here. Good tackle taken away. Oh, good vision. Lewandowski. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. And back now with Costa. Santi Comesaña. It's with Parejo. Yeremy. Santi Comesaña. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Lewandowski. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Huge block. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. Well, it came to nothing in the end.
Well, these fans are right behind the team here. Can they get the equaliser, though?
Parejo. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Lewandowski. Really good interception. And threading it through. Just needs to stay calm. And the post getting in the way. Well, able to survive that attacking push.
Well, frustration for Villarreal. That looked like being the equaliser, but it wasn't quite good enough. Well, I think the fans are doing everything they can to get their team back into this. But can they find that moment of inspiration and get an equaliser?
And Lewandowski in the thick of things. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go, and just one goal between them. Baena. And here they come, still pressing for an equaliser. Parejo. Lewandowski. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Thumped clear. The final whistle is sounded.